Hello and welcome everybody. I'm actually back. Had some technical issues the last time around, which was causing some of the static you heard on the video. I apologize for that. Hopefully it'll be a bit more controlled. I know I don't have the best mic, so that's one of the issues here. But we'll move forward. In the last episode, we annexed the Teutonic Order. We integrated Mazovia. We also realized that we don't have a really good king, so hopefully that'll change soon. In the meanwhile, though, we're going to start the integration process here, which will take a while. 1.19 a month isn't terrible, though. It has been a long time vassal, so that helps. And we'll get going. The goal here, this episode, I don't think we're going to have enough time. This may not integrate in time, but we're just stabilizing. It's been a while since we've been at peace. There was a lot of wars going on, so we're just going to do things to try to stabilize here. I do want to move my capital to Warsaw. It gives me some more base tax, manpower, a whole ton of prestige, which I don't actually need right now. So I may hold off a little bit until I lose prestige. Certainly I sort of wish I had taken a couple of the decisions that allowed me to do that. I gave up some money for prestige, I think, earlier. I am fully up to date in my armies, or close to it. It looks like I have a little bit more I need to do with manpower, so we'll hold off on dropping my maintenance. There we go, that's the word I wanted. It's amazing how the words can just disappear from you. But, continuing on, I don't think, so Serbia and Wallachia here are sort of at war. We're getting a lot of, this is occupied by Bosnia, that's occupied by Serbia, so there's some war going on. More manpower. Ottomans are finally bothering to do their southern stuff. It took them a long time, and to be honest, I think they've been a little bit slower than I expected. Let's see here. Morocco's integrated fully. England's at war with Scotland. Looks like Connacht is the Lithuanian conquest of Riga. Well, certainly I'm not going to lose the prestige that would happen, because it's Riga. I can't imagine that many people are going to come on their side. And Riga's one province. It's not that worrisome. I don't even think I need to be active. The Livonian Order might get involved, but I can't imagine that's that big a deal. We can now drop our army maintenance, get some money flowing in, which should be nice. We're going to move our folks together. Actually, let's do that. So we're at 9-6. This is at 6-1. We're going to want to move over couple cav. Do that, and move them over to this army. Just to split it nice and evenly. We are at low maintenance, but I'm not worried about that. And no one's coming on this war, and everyone's going against it. So I think Riga's pretty much done. That's as much as an uneven match as you can. Sort of more than 100,000 versus very rapidly dropping 0. So that was pretty effective. Although it looks like there's going to be a lost war for in the Navy here. Oh, nope, never mind. Denmark came in. Who got the down? Lithuania got it down, so they're going to get Riga, which is good for them. How are we doing on units? I need one more army unit. We're going to do another revolt risk. Nope, we'll deal with the revolt risk. Again, we need to protect our points as much as humanly possible. We need as many points as possible so that we can get technology. There we go. For the achievement. So it is going to be a very much a let's get as many points as possible kind of game. We'll build one more Eastern Knight right there. I'm also going to set this guy to hunt rebels. I have a suspicion that we're going to have that problem. We do have revolt risks possible in Podolia and Neumark. Those are the two worrisome ones. Podolia is down here. Whatever. If we get risk, we get risk. I suspect we can stomp them. That's not a big worry. I should have just accepted that, but not a big deal. This is actually a little bit obnoxious, how many troops are just hanging out around Riga. It looks like Livonian's Order is now allied with Muscovy. That's interesting. The one that I'm really tempted that I would want to get is Pomerania, but they're allied with... they actually don't have that many good allies. Scotland's busy in a war, which Pomerania is in. Lunenburg and Mecklenburg aren't great. And the coalition's dropping on me, so that's even better. So yeah, this is actually not bad. Are they in a personal union, or are they ahead of personal union? Leads personal union of Anhalt, so again, not bad. We can do something with that. Pomerania would be nice to grab. They are in the HRE, so that's a little annoying, but we could just diplomatically annex them at some point, which I wouldn't mind, to be completely honest. Gives me a little bit more of the coast. Shouldn't worry about aggressive expansion that much. Denmark is in the coalition against me, but aggressive expansion is dropping. I should probably improve relations with them again, to be honest. And I can get tech. Which tech can I get? Probably military. That's fine. Let's improve relations over here. So if we can't get them to leave the coalition, we get military tech, which upgrades our militia, which is great. So we go to Eastern Militia. Are we ahead on tech now? We are, by only by 4 years, so that's not that much. That's okay. Let's see, what else do we got? Marketplace, armory. I'm just holding out hope for temples. That's really what I want. Temples and constables help with the money situation. And I lose the stability, because it's always nice to lose the stability. Randomly. I'm also saving points, so I'm not going to spend points on raising stability unless I get probably to -2. I really don't want to spend points on it. Again, every point I have should be going towards tech as much as possible. It's amazing talking straight through how often you're just losing your train of thought. I know I listen to streamers that do that, but it's pretty amazing. So yeah, there you go. That was a shock. Riga is now a vassal of Lithuania. Not at all surprising. What's here? Salzburg is independent. I thought Salzburg was part of Austria. That's interesting. I've actually been there. Nice city. A lot of salt, if you might expect. Salz is the German word for salt, so it's quite literally a salt city. And there's a bunch of salt mines there. Makes sense. What else do we have? We have Crimea. Genoa still got that portion. Crimea is much smaller than it should be. Muscovy has still not integrated folks. Perm is pretty large. Is that bigger than what Perm normally is, or is that 3 provinces Perm normally gets? No, it's 5. I think that's more than Perm normally gets, but I'm not positive. It's been a while since I've heard that. And everyone's left the coalition, so I'm now not that worrisome to folks. Bosnia has integrated Serbia, so now we have an independent Bosnia, slightly larger. And again, it has this territory here, which I actually think is typically, last games I've played, part of the Ottomans, so the Ottomans grab it pretty quick, so good for them. We're going to go up to speed 5. Basically, we're grabbing points here. Anything else happening? Sadly, it looks like this war happened with very little change, save for maybe England grabbing Ayrshire from Scotland, so kind of did not get me. Disappointing. I always want to see England fall. Particularly, I would love to see an Irish England. I hate that achievement. I've tried several times and failed miserably at it, so. Papal State's getting beat up here by Milan and Tuscany, so the Italians are working to unite the country. What else do we got? Not much. It's pretty tame. Ottomans have integrated a little bit. Athens is independent, which is interesting, and we still have Byzantine here with these two. Byzantine is still around, or Byzantium, which is good for them. They're not going to expand. I would do want to point out Burgundy has gotten pretty beat up. I don't know. They didn't convert to the Netherlands, so they just pure lost these territories to France, which is not surprising. Well, France has not yet integrated many of its vassals. It should do that eventually. And Navarre is still independent, so lots of vassals and 1 province folks independent, which is good for them. Do we have a full military? Yes. We're integrating. Trying to make Denmark happy with us. How many allies do we have? Let's Castile, you can have military access. Why not? So we're 4 for 4 with just Lithuania right now. Bohemia is really angry at us, which I'm sort of shocked by. We might pull back the guy at Denmark. He's done a pretty good job. And we'll move him to Bohemia. I think, are we rivaled? Yeah, he rivaled me, which is shocking to me. We were allied for a while, but let's improve relations. I mean, I can go after Bohemia, but again, they're another part of the HRE. They're typically allied with someone important, although in this case it looks like just Salzburg. They've been back and forth with Austria some, so it's not terrible. Brandenburg? Who are we allied with? Austria. So Brandenburg's the worrisome one. Pomerania, really tempting to go after. I don't think Lunenburg or Mecklenburg have much in the way of military. Let's see here. Scroll through. Lunenburg has 3,000. Mecklenburg has 3,000. Pomerania has 5,000. So we could completely crush them, which is tempting once I get something else integrated. I wouldn't mind getting the rest of this coast and just having it be Danzig that we're worried about, which is a little annoying, but what can you do? 5 regiments, and luckily we've already set to hunt rebels, so he should be moving. Yep, he's already moving, so that's not a problem. And the Teutonic Order is already there. Oh. Note to self. I should probably put my maintenance up a little higher. We're going to lose this battle to the rebels. Brilliant. Let's drop down to speed 4. It's one of the problems. I always forget that when I'm hunting rebels, I should really have the maintenance up a little bit, just so they're not completely incompetent. Sweden can have military access. Riga. It's about to be a war. Is that what's going on here? Riga. Who are you fighting? Oh! Okay. Austria, Hungary. So, a bunch of folks. There's Lithuania is in that war. They didn't call me to that war, but everyone else. So we'll see if we can't rebel hunt in a moment. Sure, you all can fight each other. It makes you weaker, it distracts you. I'm fine with that. They've already breached my walls. That's impressive. These guys are going to go over here and hopefully crush you. Very annoyed by that. It was entirely my fault for being dumb and forgetting about maintenance. And hopefully that's a squash. Yeah, we're going to squash them. So now we just need to reinforce, which is fine. We've got 5 or 6 months of that, so not a problem. You can actually leave these guys down here, because I know it's a higher issue. Pulling the claim on Breslau. Bohemia list. I don't want to lose. Oh, right. It's been a while since that's happened. I really would love to get in on a new guy, but I don't want to split. So we're going to hold off for now. Burgundy's all over the place, though. It's impressive. We do have a bunch of money. Again, I'm mostly just going to save it. I really do want... where are you going? Stay down here. It looks like I may have lost my internet. Let's see here. Steam. There we go. Let's see if Steam is going to be nice to me. This is the problem with the Iron Man stuff. I just run into that way too often. Bohemia, are you allied with Lithuania? No. So it just was a massive war that somehow has happened. I could take... What province do I have a claim on? Breslau. I could jump in right now. I wonder what is Bohemia's military like? $10,000 with 8,000 behind. I really want to take over Pomerania while they're everyone's distracted with them. Scotland's never going to get over here. Teutonic Order has claims on has a claim on that one, but not anything else. So I would have to vassalize them, but that's fine. I feel like I could do that pretty easily while everyone else is distracted. And now that there's no one in a coalition against me, is that the right move? Is that being greedy? I may just be being greedy here. which first time I've done that. I don't know what to do. We're going to hold off. We're in a position like we're going to do that, but I feel like I'm probably just being way too greedy. I do love seeing Austria get beat up upon here. Hopefully that's a continuing thing. That would be perfectly fine with that. I get an idea, but in reality I want to wait on that. I'm behind. I just don't have enough power, and a lot of it's this terrible king, as I've mentioned before. Part of the reason why I want to get money is that a lot of my money is going to go towards increasing and getting these +2 and +3 guys. Here, 5 versus 1.2, it's a significant difference. I need the points, though. I'm going to need the points as much as humanly possible. It's also why I don't want to be building a lot of armories and a lot of marketplaces, because I need the points. It is a very different way for me to play. I'm normally a builder. I like having as many buildings as possible. Do I need Vorpommern or Hinterpommern for any of my missions? Commonwealth? No. I guess it must be to form Prussia that you need that. So I really should just hold off. They're so tasty. I can take them right now. These little 3 province guys are just so easy. The one that kills me here is Denmark. I eventually need Danzig. And part of what my temptation here is that would give me another vassal on the sea that I could eventually integrate. It would give me, there's a lot of good to that. A lot of good, but behave myself. Try not to grab him. Bohemia probably still hates me, right? Yeah. Improved relations 48. I'm actually going to let that guy stay there a little bit longer. I'd like to keep it closer. I can get it above 0, which wouldn't be bad. I don't know why they're a rival over me. It's really annoying. I wonder if Hungary's involved. How Hungary is involved in this war. Let's see here. Occupied by Denmark. Austria's just. How much does Austria have? Is Austria getting that beat? 11,000, although they have a lot behind. Aragon wants military access. That's fine. Pretty stable there, pretty stable. Apologies, just beyond there. I'm a little bit tired. They haven't yet colonized at all, and I'm amazed at how stable Novgorod has been. Oh, I say that. Who's at war over here? Come on, Muscovy. Okay, so maybe Muscovy's finally making its moves. That would make sense at least. The other option is for me to try to vassalize Livonian, but there's a lot of it. It's 7 provinces. It's a hard vassalize. Pomerania just makes much more sense. Would also stop Brandenburg from attempting to blob to Prussia. Although Bohemia may be moving for Germany. This is a pretty active place here. I wonder if Austria's forces are over hanging out. Burgundy. We certainly don't have enough. Excuse me. I'm a little bit tired. Let's see what else we have going. I will note, as a warning, I am also streaming, so if I start talking to the stream, I apologize. Oh, we have a couple people in the stream, so if I'm chatting, I will respond back. Trade dispute against Livonian. I would love to just run over them for no obvious reason. I don't think it's worth it right now. I really am in a sort of, I don't want to say heal up, but stabilize mode. It was needed after the various wars that went on there. I do want to form an alliance with Bohemia, which is hard when you're a rival. I don't know if that'll actually happen. Hopefully they'll unrival me at some point. I'm not sure why they're more revolt risk or lose power. More revolt risk. We can take the revolts. And that is the timer for this episode, so we're going to put a break in here. Thank you for watching.